You wanna go where everybody knows your name. Cliff! Happy New Year, you guys! There's a lady looking at me outside. So everybody's kind of been doing these look back at the year type of things, like 2015 in review, and I was gonna do mine last week, but blah, 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 whatever, who cares? I am doing it this week, today, the 4th day of January 2016. People say it's time at the new year to stop looking back and start looking forward, but we're gonna take teeny tiny pause. Those are pause things, like on a VCR. Oh, you don't know what a VCR is. And look back at what happened in my universe in 2015, because I didn't think that there was much worth noting to look back on. And then I started to look back and I was all, holy shit, there's a lot to note. One of the first things I can kind of think of note is the speaking engagements. I don't know if a lot of you know this or not about me, because I don't really like come at you like this too much, but I speak publicly about things. Well, everything that you say, unless it's into like a void of nothingness, is spoken publicly. I do public speaking, which means I stand on a stage or stand in front of a room of people and I talk about something. And this year I got a chance to do that 3 different times. The first time was in San Francisco at Dad 2.0. I moderated a panel about balancing parenthood and creativity. The second time was in April, May, spring. I don't remember when. What is time? The second thing was Mom 2.0 in Scottsdale, Arizona, where I got to teach a workshop about how not to be boring on video with my really, really good friend Jenny Chu from Jenny ChuTube. And the last one, which is like so exciting for me, because it was the first time I was speaking with a group of people in the video YouTube world, and that was at Vlogger Fair, where I got to sit on a panel with Chris Perillo, who founded Vlogger Fair. Speaking of going to events and conferences, this year I went to Mom 2.0, Dad 2.0, Vlogger Fair, and my first ever VidCon I said that very weird, and that was so overwhelming, so eye-opening. It was so cool. Another professional success situation thing that is event-based was my nomination for an Iris Award, which, if you don't know what an Iris Award is, it's an award ceremony to recognize people in the parenting creative space for their talents. And I was nominated for Best Video with Convos with My 2-year-old, Catherine Stone, Jenny ChuTube, and I freaking won it. I freaking won this thing. Can you even believe it? Oh, I should polish that. Holy, what? And that was so cool. I didn't even know what I said on stage, but I do know that I crop dusted Andrew McCarthy walking off stage because I was so nervous I had gas. It was amazing. In the world of YouTube, these are some of the things that happened for me. 1, I started and failed and started and failed and started and failed a second vlogging channel. I tried my hand at my first ever music parody, and it freaking went viral. It was so much fun. I made it with my friend Amy at MomSpark, and I never expected that it would do what it did, but that had me and my videos and my work and my influence and my quirkiness. That's a new word we're making up right now for this. It had me on Today.com and Mashable and BuzzFeed and Pop Sugar and Huffington Post and freaking MTV. I was on MTV. What? I'm not Carson Daly. I'm not Chris Hardwick. I shouldn't be on the MTVs. But anyway, that was so cool. I still can't believe it. Whoa. And then I made a parody of 24 Hours of Mom Fashion, and that went kind of mini viral, and I was like, what the heck is happening? Ugh, so cool. Then I got back together with Amy and we did a 4-episode series of these 2 elves, Jingles and Sprinkles, and the adventures that they went on, and it was called Adventures in Elfing, and it was so fun, and I can't wait to make more of those next year. Of course my battery's gonna die. Terrible omen, terrible. And then also at the end of the year, I got outreach from Lenovo, and they asked me to take over their social and their YouTube channel with 6 videos for 6 weeks. What is my life? Overnight. It all feels like it happened overnight. It's so crazy. But really what 2015 did for me creatively and as a comedian, it forced me in some tough ways and some really easy, like common sense, no duh kind of ways, forced me into my creative sin. Oh my God, someone call a priest. It forced me into my creative skin. I have never felt more comfortable in my creativity and in my me-ness and my weirdness and my quirkiness than I have closing out 2015. Personally, let's get a new battery first. We're gonna get a new battery first, and then we're gonna get personal. We're back. I mean, it all links together, right? I don't want this to be really emotional, but I just think it's going to be. So in order for me to be really, really comfortable in my creative skin and find and fit into my creative skin, I had to feel and find and be comfortable in my me skin. And I haven't been comfortable in my me skin for a really, really, really long time. I suffer with a lot of anxiety and I suffer with a lot of depression. I struggled with that a lot this year. I had some really, really, really scary low lows, depending so much on external things to be what brings me joy and happiness and daily exuberance and things like that. So I finally identified that one of the things that I was trying to pull externally were from people that I thought should be my friends. It turns out I was attracting and putting on this magnet costume shield to attract really toxic people to me. People that I couldn't trust. People that just wanted to use me for things, take advantage of me, as opposed to people that just wanted me to be me. Anyway, I'm doing a really, really junky job at this because I'm operating really on like the yay, this is so exciting and these are all the good things that happen. So I don't really want to focus too much on the lows in this video. I'm going to get into being more real with you guys about this kind of stuff moving forward through 2016. So one of the super, 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 super duper highlights for me for 2015 was finding my tribe of women. Okay, so I just rambled for like 15 solid minutes about only 3 of the 5 girls that I want to tell you that have come into my life this year and have made me a better, stronger me and have motivated me personally and creatively, and it was all the same stuff. I was saying all the same stuff about why I love them so damn much. So I'm just going to tell you who they are. Kat from Mama Cat TV, goddamn hilarious. Everything she does is brilliant. Amanda from Amanda Muse. That woman is raw, honest, pure motherhood. Motherhood incarnate, that is Amanda. Next is Christy from Raw Beauty Christy. Holy crap, this woman embodies the talent of makeup and special effects makeup, talent fucking tid. Next is my friend Amy from MomSpark. This woman, she is the Jimmy to my Justin. Jimmy and Justin, Amy and Jess. That's that. And then last but not least is Marie. Oh my God, that is the whitest hand ever. Is Marie from Bits and Clips. Oh my God, another highlight of me was getting to go up to Seattle and spend like a week with her, and it was the most soul enriching break and butt kicking I have ever had in my life. It was like boot camp with friends, and we ate so many snack cakes and spent so many times in our jammies and danced like we were fly girls. It was the best thing. Essentially, this whole video is me saying that everything was the best thing ever. Deal with it. All of that really is just to say that it felt really, really nice to finally feel like I found my spot in the YouTube-verse, in the universe. Such a growing year for me. I could not be happier with the people who helped me grow. So, hope you're all crying now because I'm getting little stingies in my eyes. I can't feel my knees. They hurt really bad. Let's talk about expectations. What can you expect from me in 2016? This is what you can expect from me in 2016, okay? Biggest thing for me is that this year I turned 30. So I'm grabbing 2016 by the balls, twirling them around my head, and that would hurt your bones. Your little scrotum would hurt really bad. Your little scrotum. Going back to my second vlogging channel, I'm gonna be doing that regularly. I'm gonna be traveling AF. I'm gonna be collabing and doing huge ass projects with some of your favorite faces from the internet. I'm gonna be doing sketches. I'm gonna be doing parodies. I'm gonna still be doing answering stuff. I'm gonna bring more friends into answering stuff. I'm still gonna talk about crap that you do not need. We are going to tackle this new year to the ground, and we are going to tickle it until it pees all over the beds, and then we have to go out and shop for new 400 count Egyptian cotton sheets. Basically, I just need to do that anyway, so this is a perfect excuse. I need to get out of here. I have things to do. I need to go do laundry. I need to go pack a suitcase because tomorrow marks the first adventure of 2016. I'm hopping on a plane to Seattle to spend the week with Marie and Louise and have a girls' night with Christy and Kat So just prepare yourselves for some tomfoolery, and by tomfoolery, I also mean lots of giggles and sweatpants and floppy braless boobies. You're not gonna see the boobies, but just know that the boobies will be a flopping, the flop of boobies. So see you next time. What's your pet name? We don't have a pet name for us here. What should our pet name be? Duh. Bonus points if you can think of one that incorporates butts and farts. Okay.